neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming.
Music licensing
without a
reimagined.
care. 'Tis the season most everywhere. So
Save the stories for someone who cares about you. 'Cause all you say is just a lie, just a lie. 'Cause I'm so fed up of this situation. Sick and tired of this hesitating. Why you gotta say all these things that just aren't true? Cause when we were good, my heart was on fire. You quenched all my desires. Didn't know that we would expire, but you turned out to be a beautiful lie. A beautiful lie. Oh no, a beautiful lie. Oh no, a beautiful lie. To be a beautiful lie. Oh no, a beautiful lie. Thought you could manipulate my head like everybody else that believed you. Oh, because I'm so fed up of this situation. Sick and tired of this hesitating. Why you gotta say all these things that just aren't true? Cause when we were good, my heart was on fire. You quenched all my desires. Didn't know that we would expire, but you turned out to be a beautiful lie. was last night. You were shooting pool, we were taking shots under the dim lights. Got a little smile that knocked me off of my seat. I started falling for you, and I didn't know what to do. That I watched you walk into my life, yeah. I just knew that I had to make a move. And I knew that I had to be with you. I just knew that I had to be with you. Thought about us eating breakfast in my bed. We were holding hands, I was making plans, a future so bright. Caught a lift uptown, down by the bay, under the stars. I started falling for you, and I didn't know what to do. But I knew that I had to make a move. From the moment that I watched you walk into my life, yeah. I just knew that I had to make a move. And I knew that I had to be with you. I just knew that I had to be with you. I just knew that I had to be with you.
Like, have you ever ignored something from a friend or a family member only like, it's strange, isn't it? The people we know and love the most are often the same people we listen to the least. Now, this happens because of something called the closeness communication bias. At its core, conflict is a miscommunication problem, and research shows that we're more likely to miscommunicate with the people we're closest to. It's because we think we know what they mean and we assume they understand us. So we assume we already know what they're going to say. So the moment they start speaking, we stop listening and we fill in the blanks with our own assumptions. The irony is, we're less likely to do this with a stranger. Like, we listen more carefully. We explain ourselves more fully. We don't just assume they get us. It's actually because we assume they don't get us that we take our time when communicating with a stranger. This is why closeness doesn't automatically lead to better communication. It actually can make things worse. And here's why I bring this up. Some of you are planning to spend some time with family in the coming days. And if you want to minimize miscommunication and arguments with the people that you have a history with, then you can't tune them out today because of how they've shown up in the past. You got to give them a fresh chance and listen with fresh ears.
Save the stories for someone who cares about you. 'Cause all you say is just a lie, just a lie. 'Cause I'm so fed up of this situation. Sick and tired of this hesitating. Why you gotta say all these things that just aren't true? Just aren't true. 'Cause when we were good, my heart was on fire. You quenched all my desires. Didn't know that we would expire, but you turned out to be a beautiful lie. A beautiful lie. Oh no, a beautiful lie.
I love you, and I'll love you forever. But I'm no longer interested in the level of life that you have to offer. Don't get it twisted. I'm not asking you to change, but I want you to understand that you can do whatever you want with whoever you want. You just can no longer do it with me. At some point in life, you just got to tell people that I love you.
you get in a fight with your boyfriend and you do not talk to him about it and resolve it with him, do not go to your best friend and say all the shit that he did. And do not go to your parents and say all the shit that he did. Do not do that, because once you guys resolve that fight and you realize that wasn't really that big of a deal, this is stupid, the sour taste is left in their mouth. Talk to him about it and resolve it with him. Do not go to your best friend and say all the shit that he did. And do not go to your parents and say all the shit that he did. Do not
only recipe to a long-term successful relationship is to never leave. That's the only way you can get 30, 40 years to never leave. Because we're gonna go through some things, and it's gonna be a lot of things that I say, this is it. This is the non-negotiable. But if I really am in it to be in it forever, like from the beginning, before I meet a man, I'm saying, when I commit, I'm just doing this forever. That means I'm signing up and forgiving you before you do any of the bullshit you may come with. And that's challenging, but that's what real commitment is. Commitment is, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, no matter how I feel. That goes back to what? Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a nucleus to any healthy relationship. If I'm committing to you and you piss me off, I've committed to stay. So where am I going? Where am I going? Doesn't mean I can't take a break. Doesn't mean I can't take a pivot. I can't go to brunch. I can't meditate. Can I take a weekend of woosah? But that means I'm not leaving you. Because leaving you while you're in your emotion is the pit of abandonment. That's worse than me walking out in return. I should be able to sit in this with you, upset or not upset, until our emotions do whatever they're going to do and we get back to baseline. Right. Because that's the epitome of deliverance. That's the epitome of commitment. So
listen to this.
Why intentionally? I just get so mad when he doesn't do something I've repeatedly asked him to do, or when we fight about something that we've talked about 1,000 times. He just gets defensive and starts denying things, which make me even more enraged. Like, what's the point of staying in a relationship if he isn't going to take me seriously? I see. You threaten to break up with him because you feel like he doesn't take you seriously by continuing behavior you repeatedly asked him to change. And when he gets defensive, it feels like he's invalidating your experience and not really listening to what you're saying. So threatening to break up with him is your way of trying to get him to take you seriously. Yes.
Threatening to break up never goes well, but you do have to communicate your needs. My tip, especially if you're talking to men, be specific. The words "I feel unrespected" or "I feel dismissed" are great ideas, but they're not specific enough. If you want him to pay more attention to you, say, "Hey, I would like a half hour where you're not on your phone where we could talk tonight." The more specific you are, the more of a chance you have for succeeding in getting exactly what you want.